Next up, we have Exception Wrapped in Black digital remaking tracks from the Sonic Rush soundtrack. I don't know if this is fan-made or not, from the Sonic Mixtapes channel thing. Once again, everybody, this is a Basterd's LFA, a layman-friendly analysis. I'm a professionally trained musician, a composer, and my objective here is to explain things in a way so that you don't have to be one to understand what is happening here musically. So, if you like the sound of that, make sure you're following the channel, subscribe to the channel, whatever term you want to use. Like the video, share the video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, become a member, all that good stuff. Once again, if we somehow hit 10,000 subscribers on YouTube before Christmas of 2025, I will take a single fan fiction of the choice of the community, whatever y'all want, one fan fiction, and I will fully produce, record, and voice act an audiobook for it. This has to be achieved through legitimate and honest means only. So no account duping, no botting, no account buying, nothing like that. Go share the videos, the streams with your friends, with your families, with your family's friends, with your friends' families. Those are two distinct concepts, by the way. And bring me more artists to collaborate with, but no rat behavior. Don't go spamming people, don't go annoying people, no rat behavior. And use the hype function on YouTube. I don't know how it works, but we have a group on the Discord that does, so check the Discord link down below and go coordinate. Members get early access to the content. I schedule the videos for the week on Saturdays, and if you're a paid member on YouTube, regardless of your tier, you get access to the videos when I schedule them on Saturdays, at least for the LFAs. So become a member today. All right, so disclaimers. Number one, this is my first time listening to this, so I will be pausing a lot and I will be speaking a lot, as I will be pointing things out and explaining things as I hear them or as I realize them. And number two, this is recorded live on stream on a single take. I've already stumbled upon my words. I will do it again. Whatever happens, happens. Better on Instagram, Zelnick. I don't use Facebook that much anymore. So, yeah. With that being said, let's do this. Exception Wrapped in Black digital remaking tracks. Let's go. Okay, so we start with some strings, sounds like violins and cellos, giving us a very nice bit of panning and a couple of and some sounds like delay, like pant delay. So it could just be different tracks giving us our accompaniment. Could be our initial motif. It sounds more like a riff because it sounds like it's going to be a song. So, by the way, the difference between song and piece, right? So, in music, we call everything a song, but not everything is a song. Song versus piece slash track is that a piece or a track is going to be an instrumental. So, instrumental music, no lyrics, no nothing. A song is usually going to have lyrics, there's going to be vocals, and the vocals and lyrics are going to be the driving force behind the music, whereas in a piece or a track, it's not going to be. So you can listen to the Ode to Joy by Beethoven, and you can hear the chorus singing at the end, but the chorus is not driving the music. The chorus is just doubling the music. So let's see where this goes. Too strong, too strong, too strong. Too strong, too strong. Okay, so now we bring in what sounds to be a trombone track. So yes, we're having the accompaniment being panned, doing what I call active panning. So let's actually explore the concept of panning. So panning in audio is focusing on a channel. So in audio we have several standards. We have mono, which is one channel of audio. So no matter how many speakers, there's only one channel of audio. There's stereo that you can then split into two. Stereo 2 is the standard nowadays. And then there's surround. Surround, that one has a few more variations. There's 3.1, I believe, 5.1, 7.1, so on and so forth, where the 0.1 is the subwoofer. My understanding is that that is it. So, surround sound would be 3.1. That means you have two speakers, plus one in the back, plus the subwoofer. Stereo being the standard that we use nowadays because human beings 2 ears, left and right, 2 channels, left and right. So when it comes to panning, it is you giving priority to one channel over and another. So the way it works is we have, as I said, 2 channels, left and right. So the track we are listening to, the piece we're listening to, it is divided into a left and a right. And these are playing independent, these are 2 independent tracks that are coordinated to be one singular composition. So we have the left ear, the right ear, then you have you over here, all happy, deformed, and bald, therefore evil. And the way panning works is fairly simple. If you have, let's say, a guitar track playing at full volume from both the left ear and the right ear, it's going to sound like it comes from the front. However, if you start lowering the volume on one ear, it's going to start sounding like it comes from the other. And that is panning. There are 2 types that I consider: active versus passive. Passive panning means at the time of starting the composition, I say left ear, and that's where this thing is going to stay, and it stays there. Active means you change it throughout the piece, which is what is happening right now. You can hear the violins and the cellos bouncing between left ear and right ear, even though they're playing the same thing. And it seems the vocal sample is doing the same thing, and now we have our what sounds like a trombone giving us our initial motif. Motif being the smallest version of your musical idea, the seed, the essence from which everything else comes from. Let's see where this goes. And the violin. Some drums. So we have a trombone giving us a motif. We have a violin giving us a secondary counterpoint to it. Counterpoint just being a second melody, independent from the first one that works with the first one. Let's see where it goes. We bring in some drums. We're basically just repeating everything. And off the ramp we go. Off the ramp being, of course, a colloquial term that I use. Colloquial, by that I mean there's no academic official term for this, or at least I'm not using it for the sake of simplicity. Off the ramp is what I call a transition. It can be as short as a couple of beats, it can be as long as an entire section. And the point of and purpose of it is to make your listener feel suspended up in the air at the mercy of inertia, waiting to see where you land. Kind of like going off a ramp. How do you do that? Remove the drums, maybe the bass as well. And there you go. And now we're having a chime at the top, giving us a little bit, kind of like a metronome. Let's see where it goes. So we bring back the drums with a bass line, with a more complex bass line. The motif is now the bass line. And we are now panning this incoherent gibberish between the ears. Okay, let's see where it goes. And we're slowly adding a little bit more to the bass off the ramp, and oh my god, the sample is saying too black, too strong. So, so we are panning, we're doing active panning, we're bringing the drums, we're bringing the bass line, and now we are going back and forth between the incoherent blabbering and the too black, too strong sample. Hideki Naganuma really likes playing around with vocal samples, and it shows, and it's funny. And it's funny, because there's something so unique about the human voice that speaking voice is very different from singing voice, which is very different from Sprechstimme. And I'm not going to go into what Sprechstimme is, but it's basically kind of in between. And it's so interesting how when you're speaking, you're hitting so many different notes and you're hitting so many things that you can put it almost on anything. Kind of like the same way in metal, the way growling works, that it's kind of universal. Like it becomes non-functional. So, when it comes to music, you have three elements: melody, harmony, and rhythm. And when it comes to something being non-functional, it comes to harmony. Harmony is what chords you're using, what scales you're using, what chords you get out of your scales, what scales you get out of your chords, like a very extrapolated, and there are many layers of extrapolation that you can get from it. And when something is non-functional, it means that it's there entirely for texture. In this case, these audio samples would be non-functional. They are not doing anything for the scales that we're using. It doesn't really affect the chords or the bass line, kind of like how the drums are doing it as well. So, yes, it is saying wrapped in black for the party. We're saying is incoherent blabbering. Oh! Okay, so let me hear. Oh yeah, wrapped in black. Yeah, it sounded like incoherent blabbering, but it's just wrapped in black being said in a very, very slurry, like very sludgy. So yes, now we bring back the strings. Bring back the strings with a variation of the counterpoint that we had before, and we loop it. We're looping. Off the ramp again with that metronome. Okay, so now we bring back, instead of having the bass, we now have one of the synths carrying the motif, and we have a chorus sample in the background just holding down the chords. Still doing pretty much the same as before, we're just changing which instruments are doing it. Nothing wrong with that, let's see where it goes. We bring back the audio samples, we bring back the violin doing the secondary motif. There's the trombone again. Nice. Build up for electronic drop. And we do a dropping of the beat by just repeating the samples. There you go. So now we drop the beat and we go back to wrapped in black. And yeah, one of the variations is saying it, the other variation is whispering it. And there you go. Oh, that's why, this is why it sounded like incoherent nonsense. Because it's not saying wrapped in black, wrapped in black, wrapped in black and black and black. Something like that. So it's just repeating the tail end of it, and then, so yeah, it's a handful of samples. So yeah, quite appropriate considering James is wearing black. I'm always wearing black. Like, I think the only time I'm not wearing black is when I'm wearing pajamas, just because I couldn't find black ones in the store that I was in. So yeah, like my entire closet is just black clothes. I have like 5 of the same black shirts, plus like a couple of band shirts, and that's it. Oh yeah, let's see where this goes. There you go, metronome again. Black my favorite color? Kind of, yeah. There we go, and now we bring the violin sample again with the motif. Metronome for clothes. I like it. I like it. Okay. Ooh, okay, so now we bring the loop again. We bring the chime metronome in. This is so simple, but it works surprisingly well. Let's see how it ends. We got about 40 seconds left. How it's gonna go. Off the ramp we go. We now have just the metronome and strings with the drums. We bring back the violin motif with the vocal samples. Trombone, we're doing with the drums by now. And the chorus in the back, okay. And how are you gonna end this? Violin and chorus. Couple last hits. And there you go. Man, what a What a fun track that was, considering how relatively little went on with it. A really, really good use of relatively little material. So there you go. That was Exception Wrapped in Black digital remaking tracks from Sonic Rush. Once again, everybody, this has been a Basterd's LFA, a layman-friendly analysis. I'm a professionally trained musician and composer, and my objective here has been to explain things in a way so that you don't have to be one to understand what's happened here musically. So, if you're watching this on the YouTube video archive thing, thank you for watching. Make sure you're following the channel, subscribe to the channel, whatever term you want to use. Like the video, share the video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, become a member, all that good stuff. Once again, if we somehow hit 10,000 subscribers before Christmas 2025, I will take a single fan fiction of the choice of the community, whatever y'all want, one fan fiction, and I will fully produce, record, and voice act an audiobook for it. This has to be achieved through legitimate and honest means only, though. So no account duping, no botting, no buying followers, nothing like that. Go share the videos, bring people to the community, share this with your friends, with your families friends, families. Those are two different concepts, by the way. No rat behavior, basically. Go get me more people to collaborate with. Do not harass anyone, do not spam anyone, no rat behavior. And use the hype function on YouTube. I don't know how it works, but we have a group on the Discord that does, so go check out the Discord and go check it out. Members get early access to the content. I schedule the videos for the week on Saturdays, and if you're a paid member on YouTube, you get access to the videos on Saturdays when I schedule them, regardless of the tier that you're in, at least for the LFAs. So become a member today. If you want to listen to this without me interrupting every 3.5 seconds, I will be linking it in the description down below. If you want to request a song and you're not on the live stream, go to the Discord server, link down below, go to the LFA requests channel, and follow the instructions on the pinned message. And if you want to catch the streams when they go live, we aim for Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Central European Time. If you're not in Europe, no worries. We have the full up-to-date streaming schedule showing in your local time zone. So if you are in Crab Hill, St. Lucie, Barbados, and you're like, but what time is that? What time is 6 p.m. in Hungary over here? I don't live there. Don't worry, just go to the Discord, go to the go to the Twitch, and it's showing in your local time zone. And follow the gaming channel. We have a gaming channel because of course I have a gaming channel. What else could I possibly have? Games Are Bastard. That's where I put the recordings of the video game after show recordings when they happen. Linked down below, or just type into YouTube, same username as James R. Bastard, just up the J for a G, and you got it. And yeah, there you go. There you go. Exception Wrapped in Black, digital remaking track, Sonic Rush. What an interesting, fascinating little track that was. But yeah, let's move on.